Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. And knowing how I really am about wanting to talk about controversial subjects, which is mainly my strong suit, if you want to call it that, I wanted to cover another topic, which I think is a very serious issue, and I want to get other people's opinion on it. And I wanted to make people aware about how I feel and I about this particular subject, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that are not white that would think this, like some other blacks or Hispanics that might feel the same way. There has to be, I think, in my opinion. I honestly believe something that I've noticed for the past, I don't know, maybe the past 5 years, I think at the most, or whatever, about reverse racism. And reverse racism is when someone takes affirmative action, and they pretty much like use it for their own advantage. I mean, affirmative action is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with it. It is in of itself. There's nothing wrong. However, when there's a bunch of angry blacks and Hispanics, they've been screwed over by white people, racist white people, for many years, and their parents have been discriminated and screwed over and this and that. And it's understandable. But when they have this mentally unstable mind from all this discrimination and being screwed over by them, it gets to the point that they become radicals, and they use affirmative action to their advantage in order to attack white people, regardless if they're racist or not. When they take it to the point where they say that all white people are racist, and a lot of these angry black women and a lot of these angry Hispanic women that I've noticed in some YouTube videos, and when they have a title saying, all you white people should die, and all white people are racist, and all these type of very hurtful and very, I think, to a psychotic level. And there really is no need for that. I mean, it's not something that anything that I would condone. I can't condone it. I came across racial bigotry before. I've been not very often, not as much as my parents. My parents were born poor. They grew up as country bumpkins, or what you would call rancheros. In Spanish, from a ranch. And they went through a lot of bullshit themselves from racist white people. They went through a lot of bullshit themselves. And it almost got to the point where they actually thought that all white people are like that. But then after a while, they realized that, a lot of them are, but not all of them. There are actually some good white people. But at the same time, there's other people that grew up, from the 1930s, 40s, 1950s, and 60s. They got screwed over so many times. They actually believe in their mind that there's no such thing as good white people, and that all of them are racist, and that all of them need to whatever mean thing they want to say about them. Myself, only a couple of times I came across it. I've been called a spick maybe once or twice, throughout my whole life. I'm 47 years old. And one time in a supermarket, when some people were in line, there was this one lady that I didn't know what she was in line. And then I was asking the deli clerk about a certain type of meat, if she had it or not. And then this lady just gave me that look, basically just going, like, excuse me, I was in line. And like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was just asking her a question, I didn't know. And she was like, well, you should have known. And she was saying all this kind of stupid stuff, and she was being a serious fucking bitch. So I walked away. And said, yeah, okay, whatever, bitch. And I said whatever, bitch, because I'm sorry, she was acting like one. And then as I walked away, she was like, whatever, you fucking Mexican. And as I walked away, I was like, thank you. I just chuckled and looked at her and I said, thank you. Thank you very much for the insult. I mean, like that's so fucking original. It's not even original. And it's like, wow. She called me a fucking Mexican. Oh, well. Okay. Life goes on. That's how I say it. And I'm pretty sure there's other fucking situations like that, but there's Hispanics or blacks that would not say, like, of course, if someone were to call them the N-word, if someone were to say nigger or whatever, or any other type of racial slur, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, excuse me, what did you call me? And they just get into their face. I mean, and then start this type of argument and all this like barrage of insults going back and forth. And come on, that's like schoolyard. There's no need for that. And for all of you black people and Hispanics that have been discriminated, by racist white people, just to let you know, they're just words, because they feel miserable about what's going on in their lives, and they feel better. And the only thing that's going to make them feel high and mighty is to call black people, if you're black, they're going to call you a nigger. They're going to call you a spook or jigaboo or whatever word they would use. And with Hispanics, they'll say, you fucking Mexican, or you spick, low-life Puerto Rican, or whatever, that kind of thing. Mostly they'll use the word spick. And of course I don't like to be called spick. Of course I don't like to be called a spick. I admit that, but I'm not going to get to the point where I'm going to be infuriated by it or get steamed up about it. I mean, come on. I'm an adult. I'm more level-headed than that. And I'll just probably say something back, but in a very subtle type of way. That's how I would actually do it. And just to let you people know, they're just words by an ignorant asshole who feels miserable. That's all. For whatever the reason, whether it has something to do with you or it has something to do with your race, it doesn't matter. They're just words. Okay, sticks and stones. And if you start saying shit about white people and try to put them down the same way as they put you down, and using like the idea of affirmative action and things like that, that's reverse racism. And I've been noticing now that a lot of blacks and Hispanics, not just on YouTube that I see on YouTube, but also in real life, how they talk shit about white people, saying that all white people are racist, you should die, or any kind of number of stupidities, any number of insults. Come on, there's no need for that. I mean, that's very dumb. You have to be a lot more mature about it. You have to be a lot more level-headed. You need to calm down and of course, yeah, what they're saying is, what they're doing to us is bullshit. We as ethnic people have gone through a lot of bullshit. I understand that. But don't let the bullshit get to you. Survive the bullshit. Don't let it get to you. It's just sticks and stones, man. Come on. So I want to get your opinion on it, because I do believe that ethnic people right now are actually becoming racist right back, and they're taking advantage of it. It's a way of saying, okay, now we can use affirmative action to our advantage, and we'll just pick on white people and make them feel miserable and see how they feel. I mean, that's just schoolyard. is very stupid and is very immature. You might feel different. Okay, I do want to hear your opinion on it. Please give me your opinion. But this is how I feel, and I'm pretty sure there might be some blacks and Hispanics out there that feel the same way. White people also too. Give me your opinion. Anybody. I don't really care who. I don't care. Please give me your opinion. I would love to hear it. I would love to see your comments. Post your comments, please. Because I think this is a very serious issue which seriously needs to be addressed. So again, take care.